Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. In this video, we are going to go over Rhino. We're going to do his orb opening, his character profile, throw him into Blitz, see how we do, look at his animations, and really excited to see what this character is all about. But first, before we jump into that, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So let's go ahead and just jump into the orb opening here. We're just going to go ahead and claim these and see how well we do. Really looking forward to seeing what this guy has to offer. So let's go ahead and just start opening up these orbs. All right, so we've got some money. We've got a 6 right there. Another 6 right here. A little bit of money always helps. What do we got? 8? 10. We got 10. Nice. Really be nice to get like one of those 150 ones. But I don't think that's going to happen. All right, we got 6 there. Let's keep going. Is that another 10? It is. That works. Oh, wow. What's that over there? 145,000 gold. Nice. That helps. It'd be nice. That'd be nice if that was, you know, on the center pillar. But hey, you know what? That still works. All right, let's keep going. What do we got? Another 10? And that is it. So let's see what we have. So we've got 60 shards of him. We've got 271,000 gold, which always helps. And then we've got some blue materials here with a couple purple right there. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and open him up. Let's go ahead and activate him. And there we go. There is Rhino. Very metallic, very shiny. He looks okay. Probably not my favorite character model, but I mean, the art and everything is good. It's just not flashy and stuff like that, right? So, but you know what? Very, very much true to, I guess, the character, really. So there we go. Very cool. Look, we got this new heart thing there where we can favorite our characters. Definitely, we had a new update today, obviously, and there's some pretty cool stuff that came with that. All right, so let's go ahead and recruit him. And see what he is all about. All right, so got enough. So he's a 1-star rank up. So we were able to get him up to 2-star. That's interesting. So now the last 2 characters were 1-star. So America Chavez was a 1-star unlock, and so was he. So that's kind of interesting. All right, so there we go. We got him up to 2 stars. We're good there. Let's go ahead and train him up. What are we going to do? We're going to go to level. We're going to level him up to level 60. And where does he go from 1 to 60? There you go. All right, and then what we're going to do, as always, through the magic of editing, we are going to level him up and get him geared up. I put a lot of gear into my raid team to prepare for Ultimate 7, so I may not be able to get him up to level 9, to gear tier 9, but we'll see where I can get him. And then I'll get all of his blue, all of his green, blue, and purple abilities up there. So anyway, so I will see you in just a second, and then we'll take a look at this guy. All right, and there we go. There we go. We got him up to tier 9. Took a little bit of work. Had to use had to do some farming and stuff like that, but we were able to get him up there to tier 9. So level 60, tier 9, 666 and 4 on his abilities. So we're going to go ahead and just run through who this character is, take a look at his abilities, and jump over into Blitz. All right, so he's big, strong, and tough. The Rhino is a heavy hitter. Blinding him will only make him mad. So his traits are Villain City, Bioprotector, Spider-Verse, and obviously Sinister 6. Take a look at his stats over here. So we're sitting at a health of 52,000. That's pretty healthy right there. Damage is sitting at just under 5K. Armor is just over 3K. And his speed's sitting at a 90, which is kind of like middle of the road for the most part. And but again with tanks, because he's I mean, we go back out here, right? He is a protector. He is a tank. Speed's really not all that important because the buffs last longer, his taunts last longer. So let's go ahead and jump into his abilities. We have Pummel right here. So this is attack primary target for 240% damage, just pure damage. right off the bat. You put in that orange material, you're going to add an additional 50% damage. So you're going to be at 310% damage right there overall. As far as is it necessary for you to do that, 50% extra damage is pretty good. I don't know if it's absolutely necessary. Let's go ahead and take a look at his other abilities here. So his special, gain taunt, clear one negative effect from self and each adjacent ally, and then you're going to attack the primary and all adjacent targets for 290% damage, and it can't be blocked. You add that orange material in there, you're going to add an additional 60% damage, so you're going to take it up to 350% damage overall. That's insane. That I think that would be worth that orange material there, because not only are you taunting, you're attacking at the same time and all adjacent targets. That is pretty cool. That's we were talking about that when we went over the dev blog in the last video. All right, so on this one, attack primary and all adjacent targets for 320% damage, and this attack gains plus 15% damage per city hero enemy. Oh man, goodbye defenders. So 15% per city hero enemy. That puts you at, if you do a full team of city heroes, that's what? That's 30, 60, plus you got the 15, so you're up at 75% extra damage right there. You put in the orange material here, add 60% damage to primary target and secondary targets, and an additional 5% per city hero. So you're at 20%. That's 100% damage right there, right? Because you're at 20%, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that's 100% damage per city hero, which is just crazy. That again, I think that would be worth orange material right there. Just raw damage. All right, and then let's go ahead and take a look at his passive. On spawn, he's going to gain a counter right off the bat, gain 15% max health per Sinister 6 ally, and then on blind, change speed bar by 75%. And then on blind, clear a negative effect. So as soon as you get blinded, you're going to get 75% speed bar, and you're going to clear a negative effect from yourself and each ally. And then you put that orange material in there, and then you get plus 10% max health per Sinister 6 ally. So you're at, what, 25% right there? And then change the speed bar by 25%. So you're going to change the speed bar by 100% if you get blinded, and then you're going to get 25% max health per Sinister 6 ally. So that's an additional, well, you only have 4 other allies, so that's what? That's 100%, gain 100% max health. Wow. Wow, so that's orange material worthy too. I mean, almost all of his abilities are orange material worthy, in my opinion. The basic, I mean, that's a 50% extra damage. I mean, that's still a good, healthy one. If I was to boil it down to 2, I would put into the ultimate and the passive for sure. But that basic and special, this may be one character that you want to put get all orange material on. All right, so that is who he is, and looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and take him into Blitz and see how all of his animations and stuff look like. So let's go ahead and head over there. All right, and this is the team that I decided to put him in. So I wanted to keep the synergy between him and Green Goblin, so the Sinister 6 there, but I also wanted to keep the synergy between the Spider-Verse, because Green Goblin has Spider-Verse and Sinister 6. And then you have Elektra, and I just went ahead and threw her in there because she's got some good damage, and they're all city, so went ahead and did that. So well, pretty much anytime you go into Blitz anymore, it seems you always are going to run into this Defenders team. So seeing how he gets benefits against Defender and City allies, I figured we'll go ahead and run with this team and see how it goes. So let's go ahead and jump into this and take a look at Rhino's animations. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and keep it at ×3 as per usual, and I'll take it down to ×1 when we get to Rhino. As always, whenever you come across the Defenders team, I always go for Iron Fist first, and then I'll go for Daredevil just to hopefully get rid of him before he does his baton toss. But we'll see what happens. But definitely go after Iron Fist first here. This should be able to do some decent damage there, and he's done. Daredevil, let's see. Do we have... Yeah, the ability block here. Let's go ahead and do that. Prevent him from doing his baton. All right, here we go. So we have Rhino. What do we have here? We have his basic, 240% damage. We have his taunt, I don't have any negative effects, but we can see what his taunt does. Or we can just go ahead and do his this attack here and all adjacent targets. Let's just go ahead and do his basic. Let's see what it looks like. Boom, smashes him with his head. All right. Let's go ahead and finish off Daredevil. Now let's go for Punisher. This here does remove all negative. Yeah, let's just do basic there. And we'll do this. She's out of there, but that's okay. All right, so let's see now. Let's go ahead and do a taunt. Let's see what the taunt does. So this does, let's see, clear one negative effect, which we don't have to worry about. And then attack primary and all adjacent targets for 290% damage. Let's see what that looks like. Screams and yells. So this is one thing that I was kind of concerned about. Not really concerned, but kind of wondering if they were going to borrow some animations from Juggernaut, because they're very similar characters. And that was very similar to Juggernaut's Ultimate. But that's okay. It was okay. I'm just going to do this because, you know, we can. Do some damage there. It's got that heal block we got. All right. And then we're just going to go ahead and do this because we can. So we're going to do 320% damage. And then we're going to gain this 15% damage per city hero enemy. So we're going to gain 30%. So we're going to do 350% damage here. Is what it should math out to, right? And then boom. So as far as animations go, a little underwhelming. Not really, nothing really too spectacular there. But I'm going to go ahead and auto this now. So we'll go ahead and complete that. I think overall, as far as putting him in this team for right now, I think it works. Very curious on your guys' thoughts out there. What other team compositions do you think would be good for him? I was thinking about throwing Kingpin in here because Kingpin gives bonuses to villain allies, but then you have 2 protectors. All right, and as far as the second match, let's go ahead and go against these guys and see how this goes. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at ×3, and then let's go ahead and do. I always like focusing on Minerva whenever I go up against her. Because, man, she's just way, way too good. And we should, hopefully, no. All right, so we're going to have to focus on this here. What do we have? We're going to do this. We can do this heal block, but really would have been nice to get that ability block on him. But we'll do that heal block on everybody over there. I'm going to go ahead, let's see, clear one negative effect. So we can clear these negative effects right here. So we'll do that and do damage to adjacent allies or enemies over there. And this right here, let's see, nobody that's going to be able to go stealth. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And hopefully we can get rid of Thanos quick enough to get Minerva to not res him, which, you know, that's going to happen anyway. But at least now we can refocus on Minerva. Let's do some damage here. So we should be able to take her out. We should be good there. She's got some damage over time there, which is awesome. I am going to go after Rocket right here, though, because Minerva was going down anyway. And that's it for Rhino. Didn't get his ultimate off, but we'll still be able to go ahead and take care of the team. Go ahead and auto that right here. So, you know, I mean, it's pretty bold to take on Defenders and Guardians, right? With kind of this hodgepodge team, or mishmash, I like to call it. But, you know, it's still pretty cool. We still got through it. We still made it. Rhino's only a 2-star. If you look at him compared to everybody else, he's 19K at 2-star. And everybody else is way more than that. They're doing I got them leveled up pretty good there. So definitely got to add more to it, right? But at least, you know, my Spider-Verse is ready for Shuri, which is very cool. All right, so there you go, everybody. That's what I had to show you today. Just wanted to show you Rhino, take a look at who he was and his abilities and such, give my thoughts on the orange materials, and then bring him into Blitz just to take a look at the animation. So I'm very curious on your guys' thoughts on Rhino. Animations are kind of for me. The artwork is always good. It's kind of this. It almost reminds me of Pewter, if you've ever seen Pewter. So anyway, so I'm very curious on your guys' thoughts as well. So as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time.